For almost all of Skyblock, there's been a pretty extensive debate on what is the best minion, but I think I've actually found which is definitively, as of now, the best minion for AFKing, and is pretty worthy even as a non-AFKing minion. The most debated minions for the best money-making minion are usually between the Snow minion, the Clay minion, and the Tarantula minion. Usually the Tarantula minion only being competing in the AFK market. But this minion that I found competes in both markets. It is favored in the AFK market, but it does work pretty well as a non-AFK minion as well. But before the video starts, make sure to subscribe if you do enjoy my content, or at least consider it. And we're approaching 10,000 subscribers, so if you want to be a part of the under 10k subs gang because you didn't get into Hellcast's under 40k subs gang, sub to me so you actually have something to talk about. And onto the video. The minion I'll be talking about is the Sand Minion. What makes Sand Minion so good is this AFK farm developed by TimeDeo, as well as the price of sand being pretty high just due to it being a pretty scarce resource in the game. Right now, you should be able to see the Skyblock minion sheet, and this spreadsheet shows the coins per hour you would make if selling to Bazaar on all these types of minions. And you can see that the minions at the top are Lapis, Coal, Gravel, Redstone, Snow, and you can see there's a pretty good amount up here at the top. What you might not realize is that most of these top minions cannot actually be AFK, so this makes all these minions the best for non-AFK. But if you go down, you'll find out that the next one that can actually be AFK'd are Tarantula minions. Tarantula minions are the easiest AFK, and these ones actually go for a pretty good amount when AFK'd. But if you then compare this to Sand, which as I've told you earlier can actually be AFK'd, you can see that it is a good amount higher on the ranking, which means that AFKing a Sand minion will be double the efficiency, meaning this will be much better than Lapis can ever be, and this will make it one of the best minions AFK'd and a slightly above average minion when not AFK. I will link how TimeDeo did it in his video, so you should go and support that, but I'll give you a quick rundown on how it works here. So the basic way it works is that you have your sand minion placed here, and you have this area which is 2 blocks and a slab at the bottom. So when this minion places the sand, it will actually get destroyed by that slab, and the sand will go into these hoppers. And I also have an AFK method which will use sacks or a personal compactor, and that method can also be used, but right now I have it in a chest. And when you see the chest, you can see that I've gotten a bunch of sand, and that's basically how it works AFK. And then as a regular minion, it just works like a regular minion. And I know the thing that you guys been waiting for is an actual test to see how much money this minion actually makes. So I did one. This test was performed with a tier 11 sand minion with a super compactor, diamond spreading, and enchanted lava bucket. The only thing that really affects anything is enchanted lava bucket, but I guess I just mentioned the rest in case. So basically, I used this minion setup for about 1 hour, and this is the profits I made. So as you can see, is that I have about 2 stacks of sand and then 2 enchanted sand. This would equate for a pretty good amount of profit. One thing to note is that enchanted sand actually sells for more than the mats to make it. So if you don't already have the recipe, I extremely advise that you get the enchanted sand recipe, as in the long run, it will increase the amount of money you make for a pretty large amount. You can see that now I'm at the bazaar, and when I sell this enchanted sand to the bazaar, I make about 5.1k as an instant sell, and if I sell offer, I can actually make quite a bit more. So I'll come back when these offers have filled. Okay, so the sell offer has filled, and you can see that I made about 5.7k in about 1 hour from 1 minion. Okay, so after doing the calculations, I found out that you'll make about 168,000 coins from one tier 11 sand minion within Enchanted Lava Bucket for one day. So if you have 24 minion slots, you'll be making around 3.3 or 3.28 million coins a day. So that is actually extremely good. So then for comparison, I'll compare these prices to the prices of the other top 3 minions. So if you compare it to the next best AFK minion, being the Tarantula minion, you'll make about 2.4 mil. So you're making about 400k more from the sand minion. Then if you're looking at the next best NPC cell minion, being Snow, which a lot of people use, that's about 1.4 million. And then if you look at the best Bazaar minion non-AFK, that is Lapis, and that's about 1.6 million. So roughly you are making about 1 million more coins by using the sand minion over anything else. One thing you should note is that this method actually would technically work better with the gravel minions. Gravel minions actually sell for more, so like the money produced is actually higher than sand minions by quite a bit. And this machine that AFKs also works with the gravel minions. So you think I would be talking about gravel minions being the best. But the reason that sand is actually better is because you have to put the manual labor to turn the gravel, which you get, into flint using a flint shovel. And I don't think that's really a practical thing to do. So you will end up spending quite a bit of time actually breaking it with your flint shovel. So I didn't include it in the list as I believe it's not an actual smart thing to ever do. If this video did end up helping you make a new minion setup and actually producing quite a bit more money, please consider subscribing because it takes time and effort to find all these different money making methods and all these different methods for everything in the game, to be honest. So a subscription would be appreciated, and we're getting extremely close to 10,000 subscribers. So if you want to be under 10,000 subscribers, make sure to subscribe now, and goodbye.